What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Breaking 50. This one is a little different. Not only are we trying to break 50, we are also racing against the sun. So without further ado, let's get started. The first hole here, I actually forgot to get a tee shot on video. This is my second shot into this par 4. I tried to aim for the green here. I put it a little to the left, if I'm not mistaken, to try to be actually on the green, which I was pretty happy about. So I give myself a putt. I thought it was a start of a good round, which is good. You can see here I left this one short, and my putting struggles will continue throughout the round. I got a little fear of going long there, so I left it short, but I was able to put it in and start the round with a bogey to get going and move it on. The next round is par 5. This one is a very nice hole. The wind was blowing, so I was trying to control the tee shot a little bit. I ended up in a decent area. I had a little bit of clearing, but I hit this 3-wood straight into this tree, which actually deflected my ball into the fairway. So it gave me a shot at the hole itself. I went a little left of the hole on this one, if I'm not mistaken, and that gave me a chip to where I could try to get a little bit closer. Left that a little wide to the left, but luckily put the putter in my hand, so I was able to putt. Got a decent roll on it, gave it a little bit too much on it. They're working on the green side, trying to get the speed of it right. I was able to tap this one in for a bogey as well. The next hole here is a par 4, 432 yards, just exactly straight. I was able to get a decent drive on here and get myself out there in the fairway as well. Took this iron and kind of put it a little bit more to the left than I was anticipating, so it gave me a really difficult chip shot. So I was actually having to get over this path and onto the green. Luckily, I got a really lucky bounce here as it hit out the cart path and kind of gave it some momentum to bounce up. Again, put the putter in my hand, so I was able to try to get some putt there. I didn't really compensate for the thickness of the outside around the green there, so I was able to 3-putt sadly, and that put me to a double bogey and on to the next hole. Next hole is one of my favorite par 3s on the course, 155 yards. I actually put this one a little bit too much to the left of the hole. I got a little bit lucky because I did have a window to where I was able to chip up without too much obstruction. I went a little hot on it and kind of went over the green. I have been working on my chipping, so I said instead of putting this, I'm going to go ahead and try to give it a little chip. Gave it a little too much gas on that one as it rolls by. Good line, just a little bit too hard, but I was really happy on this putt right here from a distance. Went in for bogey, moving on. This hole has always been my kryptonite. I always leave it going right, so I went ahead and took this drive, put it out there as well. Definitely went right again. It put me behind some trees in a tough situation, so I thought I could keep it low and get out the fairway and move on from there. Too sadly, I left it a little too high and did bounce off a tree. I had this shot to try to get over the tree and onto the green. Went a little bit right of it. I guess I got a little scared of the tree there, so I did have this chip up to try to get onto the green. The grass here actually caught my club a little bit and took a little bit of speed off the swing, so I had this other chip up to try to get onto the green. This is again just short game work that I need to be doing going forward to try to get a little bit better and lower the score. So after I did get on the green, I had these putts here to try and seal up the round. Gave it a little bit too much power there, but left me with a tap-in putt there for a triple bogey. Next hole is a par 4, 385. A little dangerous because it's got the road to the right, so you're scared to hit a vehicle. Left myself right in the middle of the fairway. This 3 hybrid actually put me on the green, so I was really excited to be on and 2, putting for a birdie. Again, just gave it a little bit too much gas. As you can see, it hopped up a couple of times. That's hitting it a little too hard and just them working on the greens. Left it a little high side on this one, and I was able to finish that up for a double bogey. Next is this par 5, 520 yards with water in front. I hit my first shot when this happened. So we're still racing towards against the dark. The pins have been pulled, so you won't be able to see the pin, but I'll try to get a good a view as possible as up there. Still racing against the sun to see if I can beat it. 3 more holes to go. Here we go. So the goal here was definitely to lay up with his hybrid and kind of chip over. I caught a lucky break and hitting this shot that I actually went right where the cart path is. So I was able to hit from there, get my chip up, get it close to the green to where I would be hitting a chip, and then started putting from there. It's a little bit harder with no actual flags to be able to see where we're going. So I was just aiming for the middle of the green. Here, kind of duffed that one, really left it short. Left myself this putt here, and as you can see, it's just a short game that I really need to work on because it's really hurting my stroke count. That I wouldn't even read it properly, and then finally I was able to finally tap it in here and leave to triple. As you can see in the background, we're definitely running in time with the sun. This is another par 4, I believe. Got a decent shot here and actually cut with the fairway, which was awesome. This has a small creek as well. I was able to get over it, but left me this really bad, impossible shot here, which was over this tree and onto the green. Again, with no flag, it's kind of hard to aim for a specific point. So I just aimed for the middle of the green. I was able to get to the tree and on the green itself. I was really happy with that shot. So good first lag putt up and ended up with a double bogey. Last hole, par 3, 190 yards. I'm very aware of the amount of shots I need in order to break 50 or tie it. So I knew that that was going to be a decent tee-off shot. This is, again, another chip shot up with no flag. It was a little bit difficult, so I was hoping to get close. It got a little bit of speed going down that hill, so it kind of hurt me a little bit. I gave a decent lag putt up here to be able to give me a short putt to be able to finish this round off. I did finish at 50, but I'll take it. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.